On today's Tuesday Talk, we are answering a question from a viewer regarding what we store in our truck, how we store it, if we like how we store it, and some other specific questions we'll get into. So let's talk about what we store in the bed of our truck.
Yay, Airstream, so they have no storage.
Yes.
So the bed of our truck is our garage. So we store pretty much all the stuff like the grill, the generator, our water hoses, our electrical hoses or cords, the DEF fluid for the truck, our tools, a bunch of tools back there, our driver, our reciprocating, I mean everything that wouldn't cleanly fit, and I mean that word literally, cleanly fit inside, we store in the bed of our truck.
A few other things back there, all of our emergency gear, so like the air compressor, the jack to lift up, like all of that stuff, lights. We also have extra water. Right now we only have one 6-gallon jug of water. We used to have 2, but we don't anticipate needing it very much this year, so we only have 1. But we do normally carry around some extra water because we boondock enough. We also have stuff to siphon that water into the Airstream, which we've done in the past. Right now we have an inflatable kayak, which we don't use very much, but we have that back there. Yeah. We have all of our composting stuff back there. So yes, like he said, it's our garage. Now, storage-wise, we have everything in kind of big bins to try to keep them organized and easy to get in and out, but we don't have any kind of like drawer system or anything in the truck to make that easier. So we do not recommend necessarily how we store our stuff, which is why we've never gone into that in a video.
It's it gets messy, especially when we're out in the middle of nowhere and we're throwing things in and out of the bed. It gets messy.
Yeah.
And if we had drawers and cabinets and like a really sophisticated actual storage system, probably wouldn't be as bad. But we just don't have that yet, and I don't know if we have plans to do that.
Yeah, I don't really know. The big things, make sure the things you're going to use the most are easily accessible, either from the hatch at the back, what's that called? Tailgate?
The tailgate.
Or from the sides. So we have a topper on our truck, a cap.
A cap.
And we made sure that we could lift our side windows so that we could actually reach in there and get them. That was an upgrade that we got, but that was important to us because we wanted to be able to access from all 3 sides. And then the stuff in the far back or the middle is the stuff we have to actually crawl in to get. And that's the stuff we don't use as much.
The side windows are worth their money in gold.
Yeah.
It's so convenient to just lift up the window, reach in and grab something.
Yeah.
We would not get a cab traveling the way we do without the side windows. Yeah. It makes it so nice.
Yeah. So that's everything we store. We had some questions about fumes from the fuel and the generator. It's not airtight, and we've never ever opened it and found that there are it smells like gasoline in there, so we've never really had issues. We don't run the generator from the truck. We know some people who have done that. We don't do that. If we run the generator, you move it out to the side of the Airstream.
We take it out, we set it on the ground so it has the environment to help dissipate the fumes a little bit.
Yeah, but we've never had any problems with storing it in the bed.
Yeah.
We also had a question about whether we store any food or anything in the truck. So we talked about everything now that's in the bed. The back seat, we store behind me, the passenger side, we store our chairs and our tables, like what we're sitting in right now. The other part of the back seat is where the dogs go when we travel, so we can't store anything there. Sometimes if we're stationary for a bit, we'll put like backpacks or our coolers or stuff like that in that back seat just to get it, or laundry even, to get it out of the Airstream. But in general, that's not a normal storage place for us because that's where the dogs ride, and so we can't have anything there. They're already crowded enough with having the chairs next to them. And no, we don't store any food in the Airstream. It's all stored either in the kitchen area or under the bed is where we have all of our more bulk food storage. So hopefully that answered all your questions about what we keep in the back of the truck. And we didn't really show you how to store it because we don't necessarily recommend our method besides the windows on the sides.
That's right. I guess it's a do as I say, not as I do kind of thing.
The biggest thing is make sure you're easily able to access the things that you're going to access on a regular basis, and having things in separate bins or ways to pull out like all the hoses at once without having them just like loose in the bed makes things a little easier too.
And cleaner.
And cleaner.
And cleaner.
Very true, and cleaner, because things get dusty when you boondock.
That's right.
So that's it for today's Tuesday Talk. If you have a question for a future Tuesday Talk, please leave it in the comments below and we'll be sure to get to it sometime in the future. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have a really good solution for storage in the bed of your truck, leave it in the comments below, because you never know. We may decide to do that someday.
Everyone's solution's got to be better than ours.
You don't know that, but okay, we'll see you later, guys.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.